I used to see definitions as absolutes, and by default I internalized an absolute view on the definitions the world had to offer. I am learning to see myself as an ongoing story, but also as the author of such story, and further the protagonist in the story. I think this means I'm sifting through the definitions of the world, the ones I believe first. I'm tweaking them to suit the perspective I know serves my well-being. As much as sharing this has to do with how I want my story to go, it also has to do with how I want to live life, with complete acceptance. There is a comfort to seeing myself as a character. I accept that. Welcome to episode 1 of Meeting Myself, a character called me. Today, we'll be discussing a character called me in this grand movie that we exist in, called life, I guess. I'm having green tea, just to do like some minor cleansing in the system, Anyway, without wasting time, let's get into it. So if you don't already know, my name is Sani, Perseverance Mfumu. I was named after my late aunt who died as a child. She's older than my dad, but she didn't get to live long. Anyway, my name means, I usually tell people my name means a cry, but I've come to also embrace it to also mean mourning, to mourn, which, as unpleasant and as negative as one may view that, view mourning or a cry, you embrace the concept, you embrace the feeling, and you realize its necessity and the need to embrace crying and mourning in life in general, because life goes in cycles, and it changes, so we let go of so much, and I think it would be a farce to act like we're unbothered. So here I am, Silwani, a reminder to earth, to life, to the world, I guess, that we can cry. I have lived on this earth for 26 years. Well, by the time you watch this, it will be 26 years. For now, let's keep it at 25. I was assigned female at birth. A big part of me identifies with being a black woman. Yeah, I'm a woman, a black woman. I am questioning my sexuality. I'm partly dependent and partly independent. I don't know. I guess, I think that's, I don't know, I'm slightly ashamed of that, because I see a lot of my peers being able to maintain their own lives, and I haven't quite really gotten to being able to navigate the adult life, honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, and I'm grappling with a lot of shame around that. Yeah. that's what's up. I am single, very okay with that. Wouldn't mind though to have a partner. I'm not opposed to it. It's just legit not my life's purpose or my life's goal right now. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. Achievements, let's talk about achievements. What have I achieved? Bro, I have lived until this very moment. That is an achievement and a half. Because it's so tough on this earth, but it's also very, very beautiful. I have achieved love for myself, more like a level of love for myself that is higher than I have ever thought possible. You know, like I'm literally like realizing how much more I can love myself, and I'm like, it's so weird because right now I feel like I'm loving myself more than I ever have. But in that, I realize how much more I can still love myself. And my reality allows for things like that to be achievements. I have like 6,000 and a few follow and a few subscribers on this channel. I've got a degree. I'm bagging my second one very soon. I have a decent working experience, which I'm not really a fan of, but capitalism, kesana. That's why, like, I don't even want to put that in my list of achievements, like, if I'm being for real with myself. Anyway, I think I've achieved getting over like victim mentality. Vital. That is a vital achievement in life, okay, guys. I've achieved the beginning or the formation or the foundation of community. Like, in this very moment, I'm achieving presence, and I think that's more than enough. Very often I think that's more than enough, and that's why it's like I have all these things to list, and every time it's like do I need to list all of them right now? Like, is it not enough that you're breathing right now? Like, is it not an achievement enough? I don't know, but that's just me, you know. Let's talk a little bit about my beliefs. When I let go of Christianity, or was peeling off the religion or the concept of Christianity, I decided that I believed in goodness, in the goodness of people. And I mean, I think I'm still pro that belief. It's like a bit tricky right now as I learn about the world and the atrocities that continue to happen. It's like, when I believe that people are inherently good, yet people insist on behaving horribly, what am I doing? You know, like, what, like, that's a distortion. That's a what do you call it? That's me inducing dissonance, cognitive dissonance, and I get, like, I think that's such a naive thing to do, and we do it so much. Like, I think for me it is naive because I can do so much better. But I couldn't at the time, and so I'm fine with myself having believed that. Right now I'm not sure, and it's fine. I see how it may not be true that everyone is good, or goodness is inherent to humanity.
it's very glaringly obvious to me how goodness isn't. But in that, like, I want to tell myself that's a reality I exist in and not the reality of the whole earth. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, because it helps me sleep at night to know that people can do better. Humanity can be better. A better reality exists. That definitely helps me sleep better at night. And the reality, this reality that I'm talking about, it's not in a life that's different than the one that I'm currently existing in. I have the power to create that reality in this very existence, in this very time. That's what I believe. And you know, of all the fairy tales, that's the one I've chosen, and I'm happy with it, man. That's on period. I'll tell you if anything changes. I have some dreams and visions, I think, like every human being on earth, right? We all have dreams and visions. I think my dreams and visions look materialistic, but they feel spiritual. I dream of living my life daily, creating works of art like this one, or paintings, or a dining table, or a rendezvous house. I dream of spending my days creating things that I want. I dream of spending my days in community with safe, loving, genuine, and honest people. I dream of deep connection and alignment with my ancestors and my spirituality. I dream of a life of ease. I dream of a revolution. I dream of a different reality. I dream of an ever-changing humanity. Isn't it crazy how our dreams are not beyond reach? It's insane to me. I envision a society where children are human, or at least treated as such. I envision a society where fighting for rights is not a norm. I envision a society where human rights are inherent to human beings. I envision a society where we don't trade with each other of the earth's resources. Instead, we care for the earth as it cares for us. I envision a reality where people can gather anywhere literally anywhere, and dance and sing and create and talk. I envision a society where gates aren't even a thing, like, palisades, fences like around your yard. Hate that shit. Well, I don't hate it. I just don't think it matters in the context of life. You know what's funny? That I haven't always believed these things. I haven't always been really conscious of what I believe in and what I envision and what I see. It hasn't always been the case. Because it's something that came with defining myself. It's something that came with meeting myself, because I had to come and say, Solani, what do you believe in? Solani, what do you envision? What do you dream of? And for many years, I never met with myself, and so I never knew where I stood. And I still don't in many ways right now, but at least I'm conscious of the fact that I'm on the journey of defining myself. It has been so empowering to define for myself who I am, from my name to my sexuality to my beliefs and visions. I've had to take time to really define what that is for me, to me, and about me. So far, this journey of defining myself has given me somewhat like a big chunk of control over my life, like I feel like I'm holding the pen and writing the story of my life. Like I'm not just existing in a story. I'm literally creating it as I wake up each and every morning, knowing the things that I hold on to and the things that I'm letting go, the things that I don't carry on. In conclusion, I just basically wanted to say why. Why do I define myself in how I have in this whole video so far? Why do I embrace the name Silwane in its might? Because I can. That's why. I don't understand why we settle when the very nature of life is constant change. So I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna think the world is gonna be like this forever. Yeah, I'm just gonna live every day holding on to my beliefs, holding on to my definitions, because I have the power to define, to believe, and I will therefore use it and exercise it. And that is basically how this character called Silwane is going to play out in society. That is it from me, guys. If you like this video or enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.